and this is Jeremy with a video wrap-up of one of our latest blog posts out at indieresults.com. It's titled How to Save $300,000 on Your Dealership Webpage Over 5 Years. So the title is a little sensationalist, and typically we don't really try to fall too much into that type of advertising or type of writing, but it really is something that is worth talking about. Obviously, during down economic times, it becomes even more important. But the general thought of the post, and you can read it, just shoot on over to our website to read the full version. I'll put a link out there to this too. But basically, every dealership has a website. Very few of them actually manage their own website, or have an outside company outside the inner circle of dealership vendors to help them out. So they use companies like Ismo Cars, Dealeron, BZ, ADP, all sorts of things like that. And so there are a lot of advantages with using those people, because it's a sort of business in a box approach. You don't really have to do much in the beginning. But I feel like that's been a short-sighted decision for a lot of dealerships. So, there are a lot of benefits, but many dealership vendors give dealers very little control when it comes to website overall content. When they create those websites, they're more impressed, or they're more concerned with impressing the dealer with how it looks, as opposed to how it will rank in the search engines. Some companies, I won't mention them by name, but I've worked with, want to charge $750 just to add a single page for the dealership website, which is absolutely insane. You don't own the rights to your own website, which is also equally insane. So the second you stop paying them, they take your website away. The average cost for most dealership websites I've found is about $2,500 to $3,000. There are certain vendors out there that charge more. That there are some that charge by rooftop. And there's a variety of ways that they charge you, but the end result is that your dealership pays and pays and pays and pays forever and ever, indefinitely, for something that is canned, not customized, and you have almost no control. So the idea is to start bringing traffic right to your showroom. And how to do that, most people consider, okay, well, let's get a flashy website, people will like it, and then we'll pay the same company that we're paying to do our website to do our quote-unquote SEO, even though they're doing SEO for 10 other dealerships in our town. And we'll also pay some OEM-approved PPC company who's also doing PPC for 5 other dealerships in town. And you end up in this spend cycle. I tried to, having a dealership background, I tried to reduce it down to the ridiculous as much as I can. Let's look at a 5-year plan. Most dealerships have been around 5 years, and God willing, most of them will still be around in 5 years. At an average cost of $3,000 a month for your website, just your website, you will spend $300,000 over 5 years just to have a website that they'll take away the second you stop paying for it, a website you have very little control of, a website you have very little marketing opportunity to use. We have done dealership websites, and this isn't a promotional thing. There's lots of people out there that do really good jobs with website design. In fact, it's not necessarily one of our core competencies. It's just something we do for dealerships. You can build your own website that you will own forever, that will update your inventory, that'll be easy for you to update your specials and everything, for 10 grand. That's over 5 years. You will save $290,000. Imagine if you're on the high end, if you're paying $5,000 or more a month. 10 grand is a rough estimate that we get from programmers to do a website that will do everything that current dealership websites do. You'll be able to easily update your specials, update your inventory, do anything that you can do with your current website. In fact, it will rank better in search engines because it's engineered to do so. It'll be easier for you to run pay-per-click campaigns correctly because you'll be able to add specialized landing pages easier. So you're talking about a savings of $290,000 over 4 years. That's money right back in the dealership. So I know it sounds like this is a sales pitch, but it's really more of a reality check. I don't want to see dealerships wasting so much money. I have nothing against vendors at all. But if they're going to be charging you $3,000 a month for a quote-unquote website, or even $2,000 or even $1,000, they had better be providing one heck of a lot of value to do so. So thanks, and if you want to read more about this blog post, shoot on over to our website and you'll be able to do so.